Good morning, students. In the second part of the video, we will discuss that frustum of a cone. Okay, we take a right circular cone and remove a portion of it. Okay, so there are so many ways in which we can do this. Okay, but one particular case that we are interested it is the removal of the smaller right circular cone by cutting the given cone by a plane parallel to its base. You what will we observe? We observe that glass or tumbler. Okay, this is in the form of glass or tumbler that we use for drinking water. Okay, are of this shape. So this part is known as a frustum of the cone. Okay. So now we have some formulas. Uh, we have two radius. This is known as a R1, R2, and this is our height H. So if we want to find the volume of the frustum of cone, then what is the formula? The formula is 1 by 3 pi h r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 into r2. This is the formula to find the volume of frustum of cone. Okay, next is the second formula is curved surface area of the frustum of the cone. If we want to find the curved surface area, then what is the formula? The formula is pi r1 plus r2 into L, or you can write pi L, r1 plus r2. Okay, so what is L? Where L is equal to h square plus r1 minus r2 whole square. Okay, next is the formula to find the total surface area. If we want to find total surface area of the frustum of the cone, so what is the formula? That is pi L r1 plus r2 plus pi r1 स्क्वायर प्लस पाई r2 स्क्वायर. क्योंकि हमें पता है जो कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया होता है वो ये वाला पोर्शन होता है. ठीक है, तो टोटल सरफेस एरिया फाइंड आउट करना है तो कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया के साथ ये दोनों बेस एरियाज भी आ जाएंगे. तो दोनों बेस जो हैं वो सर्कल की शेप में है. ठीक है, तो कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया प्लस this base area of this base plus area of this base. So you know very well that this is in the form of circle, so that's why we use the formula of circle, area of circle pi r square. Okay, clear? So now let us discuss the example. Hanumappa and his wife Gangama are busy making jaggery out of sugarcane juice. They have processed the sugarcane juice to make the molasses, which is poured into molds in the shape of frustum of a cone, having the diameters of its two circular faces as 30 cm and 35 cm, and the vertical height of the mold is 14 cm. If each centimeter cube of molasses has mass about 1.2 gram, find the mass of molasses that can be poured into each mold. तो अब हम इसका क्या फाइंड आउट करना है? मास फाइंड आउट करना है. सो हाउ कैन वी फाइंड? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी फाइंड द क्वांटिटी ऑफ मोलासिस. Okay, so how can we find the quantity of molasses? As you see that this is in the shape of frustum of cone. Okay, so here to find the quantity we use the volume of frustum of corn. Okay, so the quantity means volume of molasses that can be poured into it is equal to pi by 3 h r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 into r2. Okay, so now r1 and r2 is given. So as you see that 30 and 35, so we take the smaller radius as 30 and the larger radius as 35. Okay, so pi, value of pi is 22 upon 7 into upon 3 into height is also given, that is 14 centimeter. Height is given, so we put the value here 14 into r1 is, this is, as you see that this is diameter, not the radius, so we find the radius by dividing it by 2. ठीक है, डायमीटर गिवन है तो डायमीटर को 2 से डिवाइड कर देंगे तो हमें रेडियस, हमारे पास रेडियस आ जाएंगे. सो 35 अपॉन 2 स्क्वायर प्लस 30 अपॉन 2 स्क्वायर प्लस 35 upon 2 into 30 upon 2. Okay, so now we solve it. So after solvation we get 641.7 centimeter cube. Okay, so now it is given that 1 centimeter cube of molasses has mass 1.2 ग्राम. ओके, तो अब हमने ये फाइंड आउट करना है कि इतने का कितना मास होगा. ठीक है, तो हम क्या करेंगे, 11,641.7 को 1.2 ग्राम से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. ठीक है, तो ये हमारे पास कितना आ गया, 13,970.04 gram. Now we convert it into kilogram. To convert it into kilogram we divide it by 1000, so our approximately answer is 13.9797 kilogram, or we take 14 kilogram approximately. राउंड ऑफ करने के बाद हमारे पास इतना आंसर आ जाएगा. क्लियर? The next example is an open metal bucket is in the shape of frustum of corn mounted on a hollow cylindrical base made of the same metallic sheet. The diameters of two circular ends of the bucket are 45 centimeter and 25 centimeter. The total vertical height of the bucket is 40 centimeter. Okay, so we have an open bucket in the shape of frustum of corn. Okay, so diameters are given, that is 45 and 25 centimeter, and vertical height is given, that is 40 centimeter, and that of the cylindrical base is 6 centimeter. और यहाँ पे जो सिलेंड्रिकल बेस है यहाँ पे 6 सेंटीमीटर की हाइट है ये वाली. ठीक है, फाइंड द एरिया ऑफ द मेटेलिक शीट यूज टू मेक दिस बकेट वेयर वी डू नॉट टेक इनटू अकाउंट द हैंडल ऑफ द बकेट. Also find the volume of the water the bucket can hold. Okay, so now we have to find that how much area of the metallic sheet used to make this bucket. Okay, so to find it, first of all we find what we have to find, area of metallic sheet. So that is equal to curved surface area of frustum of corn plus area of the circular base plus this is in the shape of cylinder, so we add the curved surface area of the cylinder. Okay, so that's why we use the formula. So as we know that the curved surface area of frustum of corn is pi l r1 plus r2. Okay, and area of circular base is in the shape of this is in the shape of circle, so that's why we use area of circle pi r to square, and curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi r h. Okay, so first of all we find L. Okay, so what is the formula to find L? So L is equal to h square plus r1 minus r2 whole square. Okay, so now we put the values. Height is 34 square plus r1 is 22.5 माइनस 12.5, क्योंकि हमारे पास डायमीटर गिवन है तो हम उनको 2 से डिवाइड करके रेडियस फाइंड आउट कर लेंगे. ठीक है, तो ये हमारे पास आ गया 34 स्क्वायर प्लस 10 square. So after solvation we get 35.44 centimeter. So this is the L. And what is the meaning of L? L means slant height. This is the L. Okay, so now we put the values here. Pi value of L is 35.44 and R1 is given, that is 22.5 plus R2 is 12.5 plus, now we put the values, pi into 12.5 square plus 2 pi into 12.5 is the radius into height. So now we solve it. We take pi common, that is 22/7, and we solve it. After solvation we get 1240.4 plus 156.25 plus 150. Okay, so after solvation we get 4860.9 centimeter square. Now we have to find the volume of water the bucket can hold. Okay, so now we find it. So volume of water that the bucket can hold is, as we know that this is the capacity of the bucket, so pi by 3 into h into r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 into r2, matlab this is the capacity of the bucket, so we use the formula of volume. So we put the values 22/7 into 34/3 into 22.5 whole square plus 12.5 whole square plus 22.5 into 12.5. So we get 22/7 into 34.3 into 943.75. So after solvation we get 33,615.48, 33,615.48 centimeter cube. Okay, so our approximately answer is 33.62 liters. लीटर्स में कन्वर्ट करना है तो डिवाइडेड बाय 1000 कर देंगे, तो लीटर में कन्वर्ट करके हमारे पास अप्रॉक्सीमेटली ये आंसर आ गया. ठीक है, सो इन दिस वे वी कैन फाइंड द वॉल्यूम ऑफ वाटर. So now we have exercise, so you have to solve this exercise. If there is any doubt, we will discuss it. Okay, so I hope you understood this chapter. Thanks.